king, I am not a god, I am Hunkpain!
What's good YouTube and welcome Tano. In today's video I will show you how to build your Falcor with the new galvanized mods that came with the update Kome and the 5 fates. But first let me show you what this weapon is capable of. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe for more content, and I'm looking forward to reading your feedback as always in the comment section below. Let's go. Welcome back Tano, I hope you enjoyed the speedrun with the Falcor against Level Cap. If you did, hit the like button, much appreciated your support. And I want to say thank you to everybody been supporting the channel all along. Now, couple of things you need to learn about the Falcor. First, it's a corpus glaive and it's with the electricity priorities. This weapon deals primarily slash and electricity damage, and charged throws have a forced impact proc, and charged throws have a forced electricity proc. That you need to know. And the explosions has a electricity proc. And throwing glaives attempt to home into enemies. Now this makes it a very powerful and ideal for melee influence build. Combine it with the new galvanized mods, we create a beast. Let's go for the build. And here we are for the Falcor moddings. A gleaming talon in the stance, a whirlwind for 180% projectile speed, makes it the Falcor goes faster, and not only that, it makes it go further. I want to say a special thanks for RebWise suggesting this mod in the Exodus slot for Falcor in my live streams. Much appreciated, brother. Prime the pressure pointer for 165% melee damage. If you plan on priming enemies, you want to switch this to condition overload. I'll keep that for you. Amalgam Organ Shatter for critical damage and heavy attack wind up speed. Primed Smite Hurricane for multiplicative damage against faction. And Killing Blow for 120% melee damage on heavy attack and 60% heavy attack wind up speed. Now, if you don't want to use a multiplicative faction mods, the best option to use is first the Volatile. Right about here. Volatile Rebound will be better option if you're not going to use any of multiplicative factions. Or you can use the Volatile Quick Return. One of these. I put Volatile Rebound first and then Volatile Quick Return second. Okay? Now, if you have a Riven, this is what you want to replace if that's what you want. Now, Killing Blow, 120% melee damage on heavy attacks and 60% heavy attack wind up speed. And now, of course, if you have a Riven with melee damage, Killing Blow is what you want to replace, not Primal Smite or King. Now, Shocking Touch for electricity. Galvanize the Elementalist, 80% statue damage on kill, 30% statue chance for 20 seconds, stacks up to 4 times. Now, this is a multiplicative towards slash, heat, electricity, toxin blast, and gas. Now, remember that this weapon is a electricity modded for melee influence, and the Galvanized Elementalist is a multiplicative damage, and that's gonna dip with the Smite Hurricane. And that's gonna be crazy. Galvanized Reflex, 50% heavy attack efficiency, and on melee kill, 20% initial combo for 20 seconds, stacks up to 4 times. Now, the conversation of the year, Galvanized Steel, 110% critical chance and 2 times for heavy attacks, which will you be doing for the explosion, alright? Because Falcor is the second most covering area when it comes to explosion, and on melee kill, 30% critical damage for 20 seconds, stacks up to 4 times. Now the question will be, would it better to use Sacrificial Steel or Galvanized Steel? Let's do some math. Even I guys don't like mathematics, but I force myself to learn. I even have like a printed sheet right here to help myself always remember the calculations of Warframe. Now, let me know if you want to see this sheet or I post it in my next videos. First thing first. Now, the war between the Galvanized Steel and the Sacrificial Steel is always on, so let's check this out in math. Now, Galvanized Steel will give you 110% critical chance. How's that calculated? 12% that we had based from the weapon base, multiplied on 1 plus 110% equal 25.2%. Now, the Galvanized Steel will give you a heavy attack bonus, okay, which is 2 times critical chance. That means 220%. How we calculate that? It's simple. 12%, the weapon base, multiplied on 1 plus 220%, which is 2.2, equal to 38.4%. And we can prove the math is right because the sacrificial steel gives us 220% flat if I equip this, and there you go, 38.4%. But the sacrificial steel on heavy attacks gives you 2 times critical chance. That means 440%. So how we calculate that? 12% multiplied on 1 plus 440%, which is 4.4, equal to 64.8. So what we learned here, the galvanized steel and the sacrificial steel both will give you yellow crits. That means it's a tier 1 crit. How do you calculate the tiers and what is tiers? Tiers are based on the crit color, yellow tier 1, orange tier 2, and the red is tier 3. Now, the tiers, they're not just colors, they actually gives you a bonus in the calculation. So, for example, we got a tier 1, so it's gonna be our critical damage, 1 plus 1, okay, multiplied on 3, because we have the organ shutter, otherwise we're gonna go 1.6, okay, because we have the organ shutter in, so we're gonna put 3 in there, okay, right about here, okay. Plus 3, which we have, minus 1 equal to 3. Simple as that. So our tier is just 1. Simple as that. Now, in the meaning of the yellow crits remains the same as your critical multiplier. They don't have bonuses. Now, the galvanized steel, on the other hand, has a bonus called on melee kill, 30% critical damage for 20 seconds, stacks up to 4 times. That's how much? That's like 120% critical damage. But how you calculate that? Simple. You go like so. The critical, the galvanized steel goes like so. 1.1 multiplied on 120%, 1.2, minus 1 is equal to 1.2. So that's what galvanized steel will give you as a additive to your base mods, okay? Critical damage. Because it's tier 1. If it was tier 2, we can have a different conversation, but it's tier 1. Okay, so when we go 3 plus, 3 we have right there, 3 plus 1.2 from galvanized steel, we will have 4.2. So we know right now that the galvanized steel giving us 4.2 critical damage on yellow crits, and the sacrificial steel will give us 3 critical damage. So the mod wins in this case is galvanized steel. Like I told you in my previous video, if they have similar color of the crit, alright, you have to do math and test. Like it's all about testing. Okay, if they have the same colors, okay, sometimes the galvanized steel wins, sometimes the sacrificial steel wins, because the heavy attack will play a big role on increasing and leaping the tier, because that applies to math. So I'll help you in the future videos understanding which one better always. So in this case, galvanized steel is a winner. So the arcane melee influence on melee electricity statue, 20% chance for elemental melee statues, effect to apply to enemies within 20 meters for 18 seconds. Cannot refresh while active. Now you would ask, why not 60-60 electricity? No, you need this one for 90% electricity because the weapon already comes with electricity and you're not looking for statue chance in here. You have only one to proc, which is electricity element, and that's all you need, and you will break the game. Now let's go for some tests. Here we go. Now first thing you want to know is the whirlwind and this Falcor, how far can it go? Check this out. Okay, this enemy is like how far they are. Let's say 70 meters. Check this out. Yes, exactly. Wow, exactly. Wow, 2 times. This weapon is just insane. Let's summon them once more, and I detonate hopefully in right time, because I can't see the Falcor where it actually reached, so I'm detonating based on the moment as it actually. Check it out. We cleared them out, baby. We don't even joke. And this weapon is really, really cool. Look at that. 1 million ticks. Look at that. It's just so awesome. Check this out. Boom. Now you ask, Hank, is this better than Glaive? Now depends on what you're asking. Are you asking about the electricity procs or are you asking about the slash procs? Because if it's slash procs, it's the Glaive 100%. If you're talking about the electricity and the effect, Falcor is superior than Glaive Prime, to be honest. But of course, Glaive Prime remains always in top because the slash is the strongest thing in the game, because every enemy has a HP and the slash will thicken their HP, and you already know what I'm talking about. But that's a decision you have to make. Now, let's talk about the Warframe. Now, before I go any further, Viral will make enemy vulnerable to your damage by 325%. Keep that in mind, so you want more damage. Armor stripping, we don't care about armor. What we care about is damage reduction that comes with armor. You have it, enemy has it as well. So by minimizing that, we increase our damage. Simple as that. So, we want viral and we want armor stripping. Now, if you don't like the methods I'm going to be showing you right now on how I armor strip and do that, you can check this sheet right here. It will help you maneuver around my methods for perfect. Now, 2 Emerald Archon shards. So, I can armor strip enemies using my corrosive weapons. Okay, I have corrosive right here, I have corrosive right here, and I can just get 14 stacks of corrosive by Emerald Archon shards, because the Emerald Archon shards will push my corrosive stacks to 14 to 100% armor strip enemies instead of 10 for 80%, which is not enough, to be honest. And don't tell me about, because I see a lot of channels talking about 1 Tau Forged Emerald Archon shards. Yeah, okay, you get almost armor stripping that by 99 or 98%, but I love to see them red crit, red HP, and totally armor stripped. I'm sorry, that's how I do it. If you don't like it, find yourself a Helmet ability to armor strip, or you can use Uniro to armor strip. Maybe you're not going to be using premature footed, so Uniro will be in there to armor strip anyway, so you don't get knocked down. Anyhow, 3 Violet Archon shards. Of course, you want them to be, for example, Tau Forged if you're rich enough, and you need to make sure that your energy is more than 500 for the damage boost doubles. Okay, so our Falcor is actually 5.4 critical multiplier. And of course, don't say we need to do the math again, because it doesn't matter. The critical multiplier doesn't increase your critical chance tier. It just gives you more. Actually, the critical chance increase your critical damage, but critical damage doesn't increase your critical chance. You get the point here. Alright. So for the Revenant, we're gonna go like so. Ready Steel, but of course, if you don't want to use Ready Steel, you can use Steel Charge. I believe Ready Steel is better for more combo multipliers. Now, that's up to you. Arcane Fury on critical hit, 60% chance for 180% melee damage to melee weapons for 18 seconds. Now, the helmet ability I'm going to be using is Tempest Barrage, because Tempest Barrage with Viral Tempest and 2 Emerald Archon shards will give me the ultimate power. How? Tempest Barrage is Hydroid ability, subsumable ability, will rain corrosive. That's one. And it will reach 14 to armor strip. So corrosive, armor strip with Emerald Archon shards. And then when you use the Augment Viral Tempest, it will proc me Viral as well to make enemy vulnerable for 325% in their HP. Makes it just like amazing. And believe it or not, Arcane Precision will be triggered when we perform a headshot with our Falcor. Because yes, you can perform headshots in there. Alright, so about companions, I have tons of builds in the channel about companions. I will not use a companion in here because it can compromise what's going to happen, because my companion is just too powerful. They can actually clear the map without even the Falcor, like it will compromise the Falcor showcase. Anyhow, first let me show you without armor stripping and any of that. Check this out. So 83% critical damage. Look at that, 123 tops. Alright, let's go one more time. Go one more time. Here you go. Alright, still 123%. Now, what's important here is the ticks of the electricity and the multiplicative against faction and the galvanized elementalist, and that's what's creating. Okay, 123 in there, and you can see there are 1 million ticks. Okay, now if we armor strip and may give them viral, baby, what's the result? Do you think? What's the result do you think is going to happen? 380%. 5 million. Okay? And that's 2 million, that's 5 million. Let's do it one more time. Go. Let's get them all armor stripped this time. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, baby, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Look at this guy, he's like trying to follow me or something. Come on. I mean, unbelievable. Okay, that's 1 million. That's 2 million. Go. That's 1,700,000. So how much damage multiplier did we get? We was performing like, how much? 123,000. Okay. And what we get? We got like 5 million once, and like mostly like 2 million and something that actually disappeared. Because of course melee influence and electricity, everything will benefit from your oh, look at that, 4 million. There you go. Everything will benefit from your viral. Everything will benefit from your armor stripping. Just one more time. I don't like this map, to be honest. Let's go. I mean, they're dying from the ticks before they get actually armor stripped. Let's go. Yep. Boom. 5,200,000, and they're pretty much dead. So just think about it. 123,000 critical crit compared to 5 million. And you telling me, no, Hank, we don't want armor strip and we don't want a viral. Get out of here. And by this video is the end of our video. I really hope you enjoyed, and this video helps you out to build Falcor. If not, it's okay. Maybe you learned a thing or two about the math, about the build, about how you function things, how you test stuff, so you create your own build. And let me know in the comments below what you come up with. And now I want to say thank you so much for supporting the channel along the way. Join our Discord link in the description, follow me on Twitch, and don't forget to hit the like, it's free, and subscribe for more content. And I want to say special thanks for the special VIPs, Rek, Kakai, Illusion, and Ulfrid. Hall of members also, Rek, Ulfrid, Illusion. Hall of donations, Free Hate is the top G. Thank you so much, brother, for supporting the content. Kali, Rek, Victor, Mr. V, Mika, and Awez, and Milan. So, and everybody else been supporting the channel all the way. And see you guys next time.